wow, wow. How gorgeous and glorious was the weather this weekend, ladies?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. You know, many parts of the UK were basking in temperatures that were in the high 20s, hotter than some of our favourite holiday destinations. So, did we get out and about and enjoy it? And yeah, weekend highlights, ladies.
Well, I have to say, Saturday I didn't see that much of the sun because I was in watching the Blackpool match, nearly having a heart attack, Kate. Me and my sister and my brother-in-law. And, oh, it was the most exciting game, and I was just so thrilled, you know, because they really were the underdogs.
Weren't they just?
And never thought, you know, I mean, it's been 40 years, so never, ever thought they'd get in the Premier League. Carol's like, ooh. So,
I didn't hear about it, yeah.
It was just so exciting, and they so deserved it. And you know what I loved about it? The fact that it was nice to see footballers playing for the passion and love of football, not because they're on £120,000
these guys wash their own kits, don't they?
Yeah, they're still washing their own kits. They won't be now. I'll wash them.
I said somewhere that the whole team cost about 70p or something. So I love that. I love that. I didn't know anything about it until I read that, and I thought brilliant, because it isn't actually all about money in this instance. So
for passion.
Yeah. What did I do? Well, I haven't left the house. Haven't left the house all weekend. Well, not the house, my flat. Yes, I know, but in the summer, I've got this balcony and it's west-facing, and the windows go back on my living room, and I can't think of a better place to be and bask in the sun than in my own flat and on my balcony. So Mark and I have just... Well, because I've been away a couple of weekends and I'm going to be away again next weekend, it's just nice to be at home and sat on the balcony. So we went to local supermarket and we stocked up with quite a few boxes of beer.
Yes.
Yes. And let's just say that there's not many left. And that's what we did. We had a bit of balcony and a bit of booze in, and that was it. But actually, I put the temperature thing outside for about 10 minutes, and it registered 44 degrees Celsius.
It was hot this weekend.
Well, it's a sun trap, yes. Where I
managed to get myself under a fireman's hose this weekend.
Oh, a real one?
A real one. Well, my brother is a real-life firefighter.
Is he?
A hero.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, Cole.
Is he married?
Yes, recently. So my son is obsessed with firefighting and Fireman Sam. So this weekend, at the tender age of 2, Ben got to go to a real-life fire station and play at being a fireman. Oh, we had such a lovely time. And other big news this weekend. I went home to my mum and dad's. This is so exciting. Carol, fall asleep now, because this won't interest you.
What?
My best friend Claire had her 3rd child this weekend. So welcome to the world, baby Jude. Oh, £8.9. Oh. No pain relief. It's got to be a round of applause in that, surely.
No big deal. Honestly.
I told you it was no big deal.
It's not, is it?
I told you, dating a child is not the same as having a child. Arlene, how was your weekend?
Well, I had a birthday weekend, and I had a whole birthday weekend planned, but it was scuppered as my daughter was rushed into hospital with appendicitis. And being the soggy mother I am, I had to spend the weekend visiting. So big plans were cancelled, but lovely birthday, sunshine, lovely lunch out. All the friends that we were going to join us on the birthday weekend, is now postponed, but that was fine. And it was strange, you know. Firstly, I got a gift. I got an iPad, and then I was ashamed that I'd fallen in love with this little square piece of metal. So I was like, oh, this isn't right.
You've actually got it.
I've actually got it, but it's not right. You can't fall in love with a piece of metal. It's at home.
Oh, can I look at it?
You can stroke it. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that this entire year, since June of last year, for some reason, every time I have seen my name, I've been Arlene Phillips 66, it's like they've been attached. Every time I open the newspaper, suddenly I woke up, and for the first time I thought about how old I was. I was like, you're 67. Chronologically, you are an old woman, and physically and mentally, you're bounding along. Even this week, I was in a sort of pre-production rehearsal for Flashdance with 2 fabulous boy dancers, and I'm on my knees and getting up and, you know, sort of hugging goodbye. And then I thought, they must think I'm mad. They must actually be looking at me like, who is this mad thing, flinging herself around and pretending she can breakdance?
Arlene, I think it's time to stop lying about your age. You're not 67, you're 47.
Lovely.
Any day.
Right, stop it.
I tell you, she certainly looks it. You are the ultimate poster girl for any woman in her 60s. Wow, if only we could all look that good, even at our age. And I say our age, I mean Carol's age. Okay. Okay, now temperatures are set to hit a scorching 30 degrees in parts of the south of England today, and many of us will be out and about topping up our tans. However, the secret to a golden, healthy complexion doesn't lie in sunbathing, sunbeds, or even spray tans, but apparently in eating plenty of fresh fruit and veg, according to new research. They say, scientists that is, that it takes just 1 month for the benefits of a 5-a-day diet to enhance the colour of pale skin. So, how desperate have we been to get that all-over tan, and to what lengths have we gone to in the past to get brown as a berry, Arlene?
Well, I'm ashamed to say I was one of those people that used to cover myself in cooking oil and lie down until I was fried, baked and everything else. And once I had been burnt to a crisp, I go, oh, that's it now. I'll just, you know, sort of suffer for a few days.
Red burnt?
Oh, burnt every shade of red and brown. And I used to think tan was the most amazing thing when I was young. Then I started, actually in my 30s, looking at people who'd been tanning for a long time, and I stopped. And I will now not go in the sun, because if I look up to the sun, it invites himself into me and onto me, and I don't want to have those crinkly wrinklies.
Yeah, but how did you get away with that, though? Because you've just told everybody how old you are, although you're lying, you're only 47. But if you fried yourself like that, so what they say can't possibly be true,
well,
because...
You know, the frying happened probably for a period of 5 years at most. And I think, you know, I was quite really teenage.
Yeah, but they say that once that damage is done, it's done, don't they? They put you under those things and scare the life out of you.
Done, but you can stop it by not going in. You don't have to do more damage,
Well,
do you?
you know, I don't know. I just hate being white. I wish I wasn't white. Yeah. You know, it's hard work being white, because you have to really... I mean, you know, every Sunday, you've got to get the fake tan out, and I'm a bit like you, Arlene. I don't spend a lot of time in the sun because I can't be bothered, and it's too much effort, isn't it? You know, it's too much effort. Keep putting cream on and then sitting there sweating, and it's hard work. Like, to stay there, it's difficult. So what I do is I use a low protection factor, and I just stay out for 10 minutes. It has the same effect.
That's really not very sensible.
It does.
Carol.
on your shoulders, though.
You should really properly protect yourself against the damage.
Burn.
Fake burn. Fake burn. Do you know what? I'm with you, Arlene. I used to be... I mean, I was tanorexic. I used to, in my school lunch hour, me and my friends Claire and Claire used to lie on foil and cover ourselves in vegetable oil and just fry. And then
God, you must have stunk.
I've had sunburn, burns, third-degree burns in hospital, ridiculous. And I think in my 20s, if I didn't have 3 sunbeds a week, I sort of went into withdrawal like cold turkey. Now I can't do it. Factor 30, you live and learn, and you really have got to take care of your skin, because otherwise, remember that Magda from There's Something About Mary? That would have been me if I hadn't reined it in. Yeah.
Well, you're not far off that.
You're right.
No, you know what's very sad for me? Pale, very, very pale milk bottle legs, allergic to the sun, allergic to every fake tan on the market. I come out in big hives, have to take antihistamine. I'm great to go on holiday with. Honestly, I just look like a sizzling pig. I do. One that's burnt very badly.
Have an all-over body tattoo.
Okay, time for a quick break before we give our views.